This is American Horror Story, Season 1, Episode 9, titled Spooky Little Girl. This is what I call the "This is a Great Show" episode, where everything's kind of like coming to fruition, and the Dylan McBurden character is like, this was his episode and the last episode before, and you're really understanding who this guy is. But there's a lot of things that are interesting enough about the show, whereas like it's the supernatural, there's a lot of sex and gore going on. It's just like things that everybody enjoys, but for that kind of effect, it's a very grounded show, and it's basically talking about the dead versus the alive, and basically it sets up bigger themes that are happening in the series about like what that all means about being dead and alive. But you're noticing too that directorially and like tone wise and like cinematography wise, this is kind of a really cool show. Like, it's very well done in a lot of ways. Like, performances aside, because performances always get the credit in the mainstream world, but this is a really cool show in terms of like from its style point, and you're really seeing that it's like it's working on all cylinders. It's obviously it's well performed. It's very well written, because these are very complex episodes, believe it or not, to write, because there's so much like hide and seek going on in terms of like what to give the audience, what not to give the audience, and making sure that they're not too frustrated. It's that perfect balance, but also directorially, it's got a kind of cool rhythm, because a lot of the scenes are very much going on in like two locations, either in two different kinds of houses, but really the main house. So you can get bored as an audience member being just in one location, but they're really kind of like, they're not really making you bored at all, and it's kind of cool in a way. And it's almost like a brilliant, it's like people would call it a stage play, but it's kind of like a brilliant stage play, where it's like, it's just like they really use the use of shadows and the creepiness and the sound effects. Like, if anybody's a sound designer, take a look at the sound design. Anyways, I'm just kissing the show's ass a little bit, but it's really well done, and it kind of like works in all cylinders in episode 9. So that's my review.